Hello racing fans and welcome back to Hollywood Bets Kenilworth, the venue for our upcoming race meeting this Sunday the 11th of December, which is our third Cape Summer Festival of Racing meeting, and what a day of racing looks to be. I'm Devon Pretorius, your apprentice commentator here down in the Western Cape, and I'll be dissecting only one race on the card, the feature race of the afternoon, and that's the Grade 2 Cape Merchants to run over 1,200 meters. In the big news, that is a full field of 20 runners with one reserve runner on the day, and looks to be an absolutely action-packed field with a host of talents, and can't wait to see this race unfold. We'll start off in chronological order with number 5, Zapatlis, trained by Brett Crawford. He had his last run in the KZN Guineas, and of course he was supposed to run in the Hollywood Bets Devon July, but due to injury he was a scratching on the day, and he looks to be a colt with a promising future ahead. His best trip is definitely over further and he should be in need of this run. However, in saying that, he is unbeaten over course and distance, and in my opinion he is a massive runner on the day. We saw just the other day with Princess Kala, who won over the sprinting trip, and I'm certain the same case can be made here for Zapatilis. Number 6, Dreamier Prince, trained by Dean Cannemea. Keaton DeMello jumps aboard. He's a 3-time winner from 5 starts and recently finished second in the Southeaster Sprint, and he certainly looks to be a big runner with a chance. He finished behind Resonate, who we will touch on just in a bit, and there is a weight turnaround difference here, so do keep an eye out on that in the race card. Number 7, Resonate. Speaking of the devil, Alder Demare jumps aboard for Candice Bass Robinson, the recent winner in the Southeaster Sprint, and there's a few runners meeting on that form line, and of course the weight turnaround will favour a few horses here, but being an out-and-out sprinter, Resonate, in that race he had the fastest 400 meter finish time as well, and he looks to be a shoo-in here, even though he is 7 points higher in this race now than what he was in that Southeaster Sprint. Does meet a lot tougher, but I do think he has the class to put his best foot forward and be competitive. Number 8, Are Jammin, unbeaten over course and distance, 3 starts, 3 wins. He's having his 3rd run after a rest, and I think the gelding has certainly done the trick here, and he looks to be a runner with huge potential, and even if he doesn't run well here, he's certainly a horse to keep an eye out on throughout the season, and I'm sure Dread Borts will be hoping that he can put on a good performance. Number 11, Almutana, trained now by Ricky Maingard down here in the Western Cape. Bernard Fate Herb, great to see him having a few rides on the day. He jumps aboard, but he does have 64.5 kilograms here to carry, does Almutani, who was the winner of the Gold Challenge in KZN last season, beating the likes of Jet Dark and a few other runners. He's one of the highest merit rated horses in the country. Of course, 1,200 meters isn't the ideal trip, but he's certainly a horse to keep an eye out on come King's Plate as well as the Met. He is one of the supplementary entries at the moment for that Cape Town Met, proudly sponsored by World Sports Betting, so do keep an eye out on number 11, Almutana, and how he takes the sprint. My last runner to touch on is number 20, Jack Cabello Matsignane jumps aboard for Brett Crawford. He was the recent winner in the Bantry Bay Stakes just the other day, beating the likes of Cormac Didun, who came out and finished 3rd in the World Sports Betting Green Point Stakes, and we did see Universal running on to finish 4th. He finished 9th in that same race, the Bantry Bay Stakes, and of course Triple Fortune, who finished 3rd in the exact same race, he came out to win the World Sports Betting Green Point Stakes. So that form line alone is absolutely steeped with class, and that made Sergey one of the leading contenders here. Those are the runners and riders that I'll be keeping an eye out in the 2022 renewal of the Cape Merchants, the Grade 2 over 1,200 meters. And of course, during the day we've got live entertainments, we've got beer specials, we will be showing the HSBC Sevens tournament, and of course news coming in that we have officially launched the WSB Cape Town Met promo, so make sure to like and follow Cape Racing on social media to get a glimpse of what is to come for the upcoming Cape Town Met come next year, January, sponsored by World Sports Betting. That's all here from Hollywood Bets Kenilworth, and I'll see you here on Sunday.